Welcome to Astro Services Kannan YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to share my Prasanam predictions for the 41st match of IPL 2022 that will be played between Delhi Capitals and Kolkata Knight Riders. So, when I prepared this chart, Moon was transiting in the star of Revati, which is Mercury's star, and the sign is Pisces. The Lagna Lord, what we have for this chart is Saturn, and the sign is Capricorn. So the seventh Lord will be Moon, because since the sign will be Cancer, and we are seeing Moon in the ruling planet. So Moon is a very important planet. The horary number what we have for this chart is 202. The question asked is, will the home team Delhi Capitals beat Kolkata Knight Riders in this game today? So this is all about the general details about the horary chart. Then again, if we have to first touch on the cricket, how the teams have fared so far in this tournament. Both Delhi Capitals and KKR, they are sixth and seventh in the table with 6 points. But KKR have already played 8 games, whereas Delhi has played only 7 games. So it is a very important game if they have to stay very relevant to this tournament. They must win. So it's a must win for both the teams. They cannot afford to lose anymore. So, if you look at the teams, I think both have started well, DC and KKR, but somehow the they got fizzled out, we can say. And as we know, most of the games went for a very tight finish, and sometimes when we look at the results, it is very disheartening for the team fans whose teams have lost. So that's how this particular tournament 10 teams are really competing against each other so very well. And let's talk about the astrology point of view about this particular game. So first thing is the Rasi chart. What we have is Capricorn, as I mentioned earlier. Saturn is the Lagna Lord is in the sign itself, so this is considered as good. And if you look at the seventh Lord, Cancer, which is the sign of Cancer, Moon, is also quite well placed with the two other benefic planets, Venus and the Pisces sign Lord is Jupiter. So, as we know, this is considered as quite good also. So from the Rasi chart, it is very difficult to say which team is having a better chance. But what we can say is Saturn is aspecting Moon, which is not that good for the away team. Home team Saturn is slightly in better position, we can say. This is more on the Rasi chart. But then again, if we have to look at the cuspal links, the Lagna is very badly afflicted. 6, 12. When we see 12, it's not good. Whereas the 11th house is considered extremely good, which will override the Lagna. So 511 present is good, whereas the Lagna is not good. Again, we have to conclude this looking at how the away team KKR is. Delhi considered as quite good chance of winning this game. But trickily, the Lagna Lord and the seventh Lord is represented by the same planet Venus. And again, if you have to look at the house of satisfaction or luck, the 11th house, again the 5th house and 11th house represented by the same Lord Rahu. So if you have to go for the third position to see how these teams will fare, because the first two we can say they are on par, very equally good. Again, the third comparison also, the same Lord is representing both the teams, Jupiter 6th and 12th. So this particular game is going to have a very tight finish until the last moments. It will be very difficult to choose which team or predict which team will win. So this Prasanam, maybe if it goes for a super over, I will not be surprised, because that is what the chart is foretelling. And again, like for any Prasanam, we don't have any excuse. We have to choose a winner, right? So looking at various other aspects of this chart, the 12 houses and also the 9 planetary positions and also the Dasa Bhuktis, and I have already mentioned Moon is a very important planet, since it is representing the seventh house in the Rasi chart. Moon is looking very good. And then there was one more planet, Venus, we saw in the ruling planets, right? That is representing the Lagna and also 7, but it is not that well placed. So we have to go with a 51% and 49% chance of winning for both the teams. So I am going with the win for KKR in this particular game. As just for one simple reason, Moon is quite good. Yeah, we know that Moon is a planet of uncertainty. So, based on Moon, it is definitely difficult to say KKR will win this game. But again, we have to choose a winner. So, what I would say is like it is a 51% chance for KKR to win and 49% chance for Delhi Capitals to win. So, this particular game, let's see what happens. I am going with a win for KKR. Thank you.